Hello there. Okay, so today I'm talking about the secret ingredient that changes everything. I just need to share this in my group. So give me a minute here. And really, what I'm talking about is that what, um, so you might be having some struggles with anxious reactions in your relationship that get triggered and take you over in a way that makes you feel like you've got to do something. Then shortly after you do that thing, you send that text, whatever it is, then you regret it and you feel like, oh man, I am now. I just put pressure on my partner. I'm being too much for my partner, and I'm pushing my partner away. Um, this is what I want to talk to you about. But I'm just sharing this in a couple places. Hang on a minute. One moment. Okay. We're getting close. Okay, here we go. So there could be a few different relationship patterns that you might have that you feel stuck in, and this applies as well. But specifically what I'm focusing on right now, because I've been talking with a number of people who struggle with this, if when your partner gets distant or goes cold, or that feeling of loving connection somehow goes missing, maybe your partner is going through something, feeling some stress, or they're busy with work or whatever it is, but you just feel like the level of communication and connection has just dropped. And it triggers a feeling of anxiety, a feeling and fear, a fear that something's wrong, a fear that you did something wrong and your partner's not happy with you, a fear that your partner is less interested in you, starting to lose interest. And then you want to try and fix it. You want to try to connect. And so you send a text, and then maybe he doesn't respond right away, or his response is not as pleasant as you hoped. And then that makes you feel like, oh, I just screwed up again. I wish I hadn't sent that text. I know that that was an anxiety text, and I wish I didn't send it because now he's annoyed by my anxiety, right? So have you experienced this before? If you have, please put in the comments #anxiety. If you're watching this live, please put in the comments #live. If you're watching the replay, please put in the comments #replay. So I want to tell you a little story. I think I look pretty young, but I'm actually of the age to be going through perimenopause. And if you've not experienced this yet, it's when your hormones go totally wacky. And I have had a number of issues that I've been trying to solve for years. Actually, I didn't realize how far back this was going. And I swear this is going to connect to the anxiety thing, so bear with me. I've had headaches, once a month headache, migraine type headaches. I have had swollen ankles during the day. I have had weight gain for the last year and a half. It's just like up, 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 not like used to be like fluctuations, right? I commit minor infractions in my diet, and then I correct and it comes back down. That's the way it used to be. But in the last year and a half, it's been like minor infraction. Okay, I'm being good, and it's just on the level. Minor infraction, now I'm being good. So, and I've been trying to solve all of these problems for a long time. I mean, the weight gain was a recent thing, but I was like trying to figure out how to balance my salt, trying to figure out how to balance my hormones, trying to figure out how to eat right. What's the way I need to eat? Like keto, eliminate all carbs. Oh, I had one carb. Now I just gained 3 pounds. It's like, it was extremely frustrating and confusing. I need to sleep enough. I need to exercise more. And I need to do all of these things. And if I do all of them, maybe it will work. And then I did I think I did all of them, and then it didn't work. And it was just like so frustrating. This was my experience of a health quandary that I am, that is similar to this anxious pattern that you just can't get rid of no matter what you do. You can't control it. It keeps coming to get you. And that's what was happening for me, that these problems, no matter what I did, they kept coming to get me. I kept having the headache. I kept having the swollen ankles during the day, and then it'd go away at night, and then during the days. And it would fluctuate, but it would always come back to haunt me no matter what I did to stop it. So recently, I came to understand with the various research that I've been doing and a little more information added from a health professional that I spent some time with, who I'm grateful for. I got some insight into the estrogen detox pathway. This was mentioned actually in passing with this health professional I visited with, that estrogen might not be detoxing. And it just dawned on me, like last week, that it might not be, and it might not have anything to do with salt. Like the extra weight, the extra water, and the water in the ankles might not have anything to do with salt or sleep or insulin or exercise. It might be estrogen. It might just be that I could have too much estrogen, or I could have just the right amount of estrogen, but I can't detox it properly. And it was amazing to me to think, whoa, okay, so this one thing could be controlling all these symptoms that I'm experiencing. And so I was able then to zero in on the one thing that really made the difference. And so I did some research about estrogen detoxing, because I don't want to treat my body like I have too much estrogen and try to reduce the estrogen. The estrogen levels might be fine, but estrogen detox, that was an unknown thing. So I looked up, there's 3 stages to estrogen detox. And the second stage requires vitamin B6 and magnesium. And I was like, oh, really? I tend to be low on magnesium. I take magnesium sometimes, but I don't like taking it a lot because I feel like I get overbalanced with stuff. So I tried that. I tried vitamin B6 and magnesium, or actually nutritional yeast, and magnesium malate. And I took less magnesium than usual, so I didn't overwhelm my system. And it has been amazing. I have lost 1.5 pounds of extra water that was just like slowly sloshing around in my body every day. I think it was water weight. Maybe it's also extra fat. I don't know. Whatever it is whatever estrogen does to the body that was making me miserable, was decreasing at the rate of 1.5 pounds per day. And I feel so much better. I've been sitting at my desk for 4 hours now. I've been sitting at my desk for 4 hours now, and I actually don't have any swelling in the ankles. So here's what my point is. Oh, no. Okay, my point is, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, hang on a second. I have to be calling somebody. Okay, I will, 2 minutes. All right, this is going to wrap up really quick because I have to call somebody 9 minutes ago. Okay. So here's my point, okay? The anxiety that you're feeling, yes, okay, attachment theory will trace it back to abandonment wounds or to other kinds of childhood wounds. But what you're actually missing is a different ingredient. When you connect, so this I know from my own experience, from my 30 years of study, but primarily from my own experience, when you connect with the energy of divine love in the core of your being, it heals the lack of love you feel in the core. You feel a lack of love because you don't know how to feel this energy. This is the magnesium. This is the vitamin B6. It's in the core of how your psychology works at a really deep level. So if you just try to understand your abandonment wounds on their own, you're not going to be able to actually shift them. But when you reconnect with love in the core of your being, where it has been missing, as the spiritual being that you are, as the soul that you are a child of love, and you are designed to function in partnership with love. And we're not taught how to connect with the energy of love. And that's so, because we're not taught, we still miss it, because that's what we are. We are, at the core of our being, children of love. And so when we don't feel that interconnection, we miss it. And the way we miss it is we feel unlovable. And then we have painful experiences in our life that describe to us why we're unlovable. But trying to understand those experiences is not going to heal the unlovable feeling, because the unlovable feeling actually comes from not knowing how to connect with that core energy of love in the core of your being that you are designed to function in partnership with. So that is the magnesium and the vitamin B6 for healing anxious reactions in your relationship and for creating a flow of heartfelt intimacy. Now, how do you do that? I am hosting a challenge coming up shortly, and I'll put information in the comments for you about that. In this challenge, I am going to lead you through the beginning steps of how you start to rebalance yourself to connect with that inner energy so that you can finally heal from you can finally shift out of these anxious reactions. And if you continue to invest in the journey, you'll be able to heal your abandonment wounds. Okay, I have to go call somebody. So, yeah, if you're interested in the challenge, put #challenge in the comments and I'll make sure you have the information. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.